two questions before we jump into this part because the first one is, let me take you back to the moment where you were in the shower. Yeah, like this, like "Do, do, 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 do," and everything had failed at that point. What made the difference? What did you tell yourself at that moment that was different from any other shower?
Yeah, yeah. It's funny. There's actually a podcast about this. They talk about the moment after meditation and the shower. Like the shower, you get time to decompress and like let your mind run free. But it's like those borders from the meditation itself. That's really helpful to frame how your mind works in the shower. So in the shower, I was just really thinking like, who cares? Like, it's a 9 out of 10 fails. So I'm only at failure 6 or 7 at the time. I'm like, who cares? I'm not gonna, spend any more money than I'm used to. And if I fail again, fantastic. That's another one on my way to 9 failures. So I'm like, I have nothing to lose.
Wow. So that was pretty interesting because it sounds that you were so confident in the number and also the progress. It's like, this is part of the progress. I need to keep doing this, not just giving up.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. And so that was you have to just commit in your mind to the plan of like failing nine times because that's really where it is. If you can't wrap your mind around failing 9 times, then just don't start. Go work for someone else. Like do something that is meaningful in another way. But you're not meant to be a business owner or an entrepreneur because so many times people think like I only have one time to do something correctly. But it's weird because when I was really thinking about it, I'm like, why do adults do that? When you're a kid and when you're learning stuff, you don't give yourself a limit to learning something. And you fall down as many times as you need to until you learn, and then you learn how to walk. And then you give yourself a lot of grace when you're learning a new job, and you're like, okay, you're learning. And school's a 2-year process, dude. You're learning and learning and failing and learning. And then you start practicing your career, and it's like no one makes these fake rules up, but it's weird because your mind does. And
Mm.
entrepreneurship can take any form and shape that you want.